When the debate on Uganda's oil took center stage on the floor of Parliament with allegation of corruption on cabinet ministers, Parliament resolved that government immediately tables oil bills that will govern the sector. Since then, the Petroleum Exploration, Development and Production Bill 2012 was tabled, and this will establish the Petroleum Authority of Uganda and the National Oil Company. The bill proposes to allow government and the Petroleum Authority to source for foreign aid and grants. But MPs are hesitant to endorse the proposal.
The experience has shown that the external influences are normally negative. Of course, there are no donations without strings attached.
Really, at this point in time, I do not subscribe to talking about grants, donations, even within the law when we are talking about the Petroleum Authority. We must set a precedent where we are beginning to think in a much more sustainable manner.
But when on oil, this is business. In business, what do we expect about grants? I have my shop, I have my oil. Now, what is there for? If you come for business, we negotiate on terms of business, but this kind of grants.
What we need to put as a benchmark is that these donations should not be to those who the authority is pretending over. Otherwise, I am telling you, it can't be that when we get oil, and by the way, that is what has been a problem all over.
Legislators are currently meeting at source of the Nile Hotel in Jinja to seal any loopholes on the petroleum laws. The bill provides that all shares in the National Oil Company be vested into the government, but some lawmakers feel that Ugandans should be allowed to take part in their resource. This, however, raised tempers, but it was eventually agreed that the government at the moment should retain all shares.
We should start this company as a state-owned company, 100%. Is that a good program? Yes. Very good.
The MPs also raised concern that the bill places too much powers in the hands of the minister within the sector, and the committee members feel that this must be trimmed. The powers include awarding and cancelling contracts, as well as appointing members of the Petroleum Authority.
We have had ministers leave ministerial positions by a hand of Parliament. So we think Parliament can check a minister, but it's very hard for Parliament to check the president.
Preferably, most members were of the view that the president should appoint the members of the authority with the approval of Parliament.
The debate on Uganda's oil rages on. Members of Parliament are meeting in Jinja to deliberate on oil bills, but they seem to agree that they will not allow any foreign aid into the oil sector. Jingo Francis, NTV, Jinja.